Okay guys, in this video we're going to go over TikTok Shop's eligibility criteria, and I'm going to teach you guys all the things that you guys need in order to be able to get accepted, okay? That is the whole reason why we're here. I'm also going to tell you that a lot of you guys might even be able to skip to the last video. Some of you guys probably don't even need to watch the entirety of this course because it's a high possibility that you might already have access to TikTok Shop and you just don't know, because you still need to go check. So if you're somebody who hasn't checked and you have at least 1,000 followers or more, you might have access, and you might have just missed the monetization notice in your notification center, or you just haven't even looked yet. Like maybe you don't even know where to look, okay? So I am going to be including the QR code below for you to be able to go and check that out, okay? When you get access to the QR code, if you do have an iPhone, what it's going to do is you're going to take a screenshot, you're going to hold the QR code, and it's going to bring up an option. You will see all of this in the video. It's going to bring up an option, and it is going to say open in TikTok. When it opens in TikTok, it's going to bring you to the guidelines. When it gets to the guidelines, it's going to show you the 3 things that we're about to go over now, and you're going to see if you are eligible to apply. If you're eligible to apply, the apply button will turn from gray to like the reddish pink color that one of TikTok's brand colors, okay? Outside of that, it'll look something similar to this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably can't really see that. Okay, you guys can't really see that, but it basically has a gray button. That means there's nothing, you cannot apply because you do not have access yet, okay? So the 3 things that are most important, and the last one is going to be the one that we are going to debunk right now in this course, okay? The first guideline is going to be you have to meet community guidelines. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. If you do not meet community guidelines, there are probably a couple of things that you have to go and fix on your account, okay? Usually that means that you need to clean up your followers list, meaning that you have people who probably have a lot of banned accounts that you're following that you just don't know of, or you might have a lot of bot accounts, okay? And there are ways to be able to tell that information. I'm going to leave it below for you. Make sure that you clean up that account. Make sure that if you have any violations on any of your videos that you go and you don't remove them, you appeal the video first. You appeal it, and then you get the video. You have the ability to get the video removed off your account, or you can just hide it so that nobody else can see it. But we do want to make sure that we do have a healthy account, okay? So that is following community guidelines. The next thing that I want to say is that you do, unfortunately, have to be at least 18 years or older to participate in the TikTok Shop for Creators program, okay? So that is another criteria that you do have to meet. And then the third one is the reason why we have this whole course right now. Just so you guys know, this video is going to be a little bit longer because we are going to talk about your follower count, and we're going to talk about how you can actually hit that follower count, okay? But that is the last caveat. A lot of you guys are on here because you're like, I don't know how many followers I actually need to have. Do I really need to have 5,000 followers to be able to get approved for TikTok Shop? No, okay? I'm gonna read you guys verbatim what it says. It says you have to have at least 5,000 plus followers, and then in parentheses it says, or have 1,000 plus followers and be selected for TikTok Shop's creator pilot. Okay? I'm gonna teach you guys how to be a part of the TikTok Shop creator pilot. I've had access to TikTok Shop since May, and I do not have 5,000 followers yet, okay? I'm gonna teach you guys how to be able to grow your account, because that is exactly what I'm doing right now, and this is how you're going to be able to get accepted for the program. I just need you guys to bear with me. Right now, I'm talking to the people, so if you have at least 2,000 plus followers, okay? If you have 1,000 plus followers, you can move on to the next video, but you can also listen to these tips if you're somebody who's looking to increase your following on TikTok, okay? So now that we've gone over the eligibility criteria, I'm going to tell you what you need to do in order to hit your 1,000 followers on TikTok, okay? In order for you to hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, there's 3 simple ways for you to be able to do it, okay? If you are somebody who is comfortable with going live, go live, okay? You need 500 followers to go live, or you have to join a TikTok Shop agency, which is completely free. It's completely free, and if you have questions about that, and if you would like the information, I have the ability to sign you up. I am under an agency called New Star US. It's an agency based out of LA, and they've been amazing to me ever since I've started my TikTok journey, okay? The cool thing about being live on TikTok is that when you go live and when you go live consistently, you start to get friends on TikTok, but these are going to be a more organic audience. That is why it is number one for me. It's the easiest way. It's going to be the quickest way outside of the next option that I'm going to bring up to you guys, okay? But you are going to, and we will go more in depth on this in my community, because I'm actually going to have a whole module about how to be able to grow on social media, but that's something that we'll talk about in the coming videos, okay? But you need to go live, go live, go live, go live. TikTok has an active SEO feature that brings you your target audience. So when you're talking on TikTok and you're on live, yes, a lot of people complain because they get violations, but they're saying and doing the wrong things. That is something that happens to monitor and make sure that everybody is upholding community guidelines, and you don't want to feel unsafe on social media, right? So they do have to do that. But on the other side of that, they also reward you by putting your target audience in front of you. So what you're going to do is you're going to go on there and you're going to say your keywords. You're going to go on there, and if you're somebody who's solely trying to get on TikTok Shop, you're going to go on there and you're going to talk about TikTok Shop. You're going to say your keyword, so that brings you friends, and then you're going to stay live for at least no later than, guys, hear me out, you need to be live for at least an hour and 20 minutes every time you go live, because that way the algorithm will start to favor you. TikTok does not actually push your live unless you're live for at least an hour and 20 minutes minimum, okay? So I tell all of my people, my community, my social bosses, stay on live for at least 90 minutes. After 90 minutes, do what you want to do, okay? But in the meantime, go live and make sure that you are sticking to what I'm telling you to do, because this way the algorithm's going to favor you. TikTok's going to pick up on you, and they're going to be like, you know what? They actually take TikTok serious, so we're going to make sure that we push more people there. Whenever I go live, guys, I average 40 to 80 new followers, okay? And I'm just giving out information sort of like I'm doing right here. A lot of you guys are probably even on my course because you found me on TikTok Live, right? So that is one of the first ways and one of the easiest ways if you have the time to be able to do that. The next way that I'm going to do is not only going to help you in the long run, because this is something that you're going to need to do in general in order to be able to get accepted for this program, right? And that's what we're going to talk about. And the next thing, setting your profile up for success to be able to get approved for TikTok Shop, because there are some things that you need to do to have a wholesome account. Okay, the second thing I want you guys to do is use Creator Search Insights tool. That tool was literally made for growth on TikTok, okay? You go on TikTok, you type in Creator Search Insights, it's going to take you to a tool, and I will have a video available for you guys showing you how to get to that video, okay? You're gonna go on your For You page, you're gonna hit the little search bar, you're gonna type in Creator Search Insights, and then you're going to hit the button. And you will know what I'm talking about when you look at the PDF or the video that I placed below, okay? And then you're going to go on there, and then you're going to find something. Creator Search Insights tells you a myriad of things, but the two most important things that I want you to pay attention to is the things that are currently trending and the things that people are looking up, but there's not enough content for. So you are going to be able to use that feature to grow your account. There are people that grow their accounts thousands at a time by using this tool correctly. Make sure that you guys watch the videos about how to grow your account with Creator Search Insight. There is a very specific way to be able to use that tool. And if you have questions about it, let me know. Visit my profile, and then I should be able to guide you. And that is also something that's inside of the community, right? How to use the tool, how to be able to grow your account. I am literally starting a brand new account over from scratch, and I'm going to build it to 10,000 followers in less than a month, strictly using Creator Search Insights, so you guys know how powerful that tool is that TikTok created. So that is another really big way. Three things that you want to keep in mind when you are using that tool, okay? Make sure that you guys watch the videos on how to use that Creator Search Insights tool, but these are three things that you want to keep in mind whenever you're making a video in general. It doesn't matter if you're using the tool or not, but please guys, use the tool. It's going to help you so much, okay? The three things that you want to know is that you want to have good lighting. You see the lightings, right? You want to have good lighting in every video. If you do not have good lighting, TikTok is not going to push your content. It doesn't matter what it's about. You need good lighting. The next thing that you need is good audio. You need good audio and sound. So the first two most important things is going to be the lighting and the sound. That is how you're going to get through the door, and that is how you're going to get your content pushed, okay? The next thing, which is also equally important, but it doesn't matter if you do not have the first two things, is the content. You guys want to make sure that you are doing things that have hooks in them, something that's going to capture your audience's attention. You want to make sure that you're creating engaging content because we need people to engage with you in order for you to get accepted for TikTok Shop. And it also shows TikTok once you get into the program, when people are engaging with you, what TikTok takes that as is, oh, people like this person, so we're going to push their content more. When you get your content pushed more, you get more sales, okay? We're here to get sales, and we're here to get accepted. So 3 things that you want to do, and I'm going to throw in a bonus one for you guys because this one is so important. But 3 things that you want to do. You want good lighting, you want good audio, you need a hook, and you need something that's going to engage them. You need to catch their attention, and you need to keep their attention. Everybody has a very short attention span. The bonus tip that I want to throw in there is you want to have 3 touch points when you are doing these videos, okay? Make sure that whatever the keyword is that you selected, or the phrase, or whatever it is that you've selected off of Creator Search Insights, make sure that you have 3 touch points, okay? And what I mean by touch point is make sure that you have the video, you have the keyword on the video in text form, and if it doesn't fit the aesthetics of the video, write it and move it down to where you can't see it, okay? The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have a verbal touch point. Make sure you have a verbal touch point. So you're writing it, you're saying it, okay? This is what we're doing. Okay, I'm going to give you the last touch point. Put it in your caption, okay? Put it in your caption. Put it on the video, say it in the video, and put it on your caption. What we are doing is categorizing your video. That means TikTok does not have to guess what the video is about because we've already told them, okay? And that is going to make it easier not only for them to push your content, but they're going to push it to who the content is supposed to go to, okay? So just in summary, what we've gone over is the guidelines. You need to be able to meet the community guidelines. You need to be 18 years or older. And then the last one, we're going to get you accepted for that TikTok Shop Creator Pilot, okay? But you have to listen to what I'm saying. And also, you can take these tools and apply them even after you get approved. These are the ways that TikTok pushes the content, okay? Yes, it is a lot easier to make content on TikTok than it would be on Instagram, right? Because it's not super aesthetics depending on your niche. But there are still things that you have to do, okay? So make sure you guys watch this video, rewatch it if you need to, check out the information that I left below because it is important. It's gonna hold the guidelines, it's gonna teach you how to get to that Creator Search Insights tool, and also it's going to have that QR code because some of you guys just simply need to check to see if you have access, because you might have access already, okay? And then we're gonna move on to the next thing. So if you guys have any questions, you know what to do. Send me a message, okay? But let's move on to the next video.